What's honey? You feel me?
Hey y'all, we are back and we have 5 questions that are gonna help us to dig into why this is so hard for us, okay? You want me to start or you want to start?
Doesn't matter. You're holding them, so you can.
Let's do this. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Ah! You didn't care anyway. Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna do that every time. What made you want to do 75 Hard together in the first place?
I felt like
I haven't ate all day.
basically, I was I was doing 75 hard right before that. And then remember I had like sprained my foot or whatever, so. I also just felt like it would be something that would bring us like closer together and we'd be able to do together,
Okay.
And I feel like it'd be good for our relationship, especially because I saw how 75 hard changed you the first time. And yeah, that's when you became like all like super solo. So I was like, yeah, we're not doing this.
I got my own room. I started taking trips. Okay, look.
Yeah, I didn't see her like majority of the day. Like she was just at the gym or running or whatever. So yeah, I was just like, yeah, no, ain't no way. So we either in this together or not at all.
Hit that subscribe button and the bell to be notified of every time we post. A lot of stuff did happen that we could focus on, but we want to focus on our own things that hurt our journey.
What made you want to do 75 hard together in the first place?
I wanted to do 75 Hard together so that we can form a way to work as a team because we don't work very well as a team. I am very solo dolo, and as I have deconstructed from a lot of things, it's made me even more isolated in the way that I work and the way that I learn. And I feel like also we needed to learn how to love each other as who we are now, and doing the marriage version with all those rules really bring that together. Yeah.
When I realized it's not like, to me, it's not like a ton of stuff, but it's like still a lot of stuff that takes time. I always feel like there's not enough time. But school, to the gym, we come home, we're home for a little bit, and then it's like right back. I gotta go back out to get Lena. Kids have like extracurricular events, and then, obviously like the kids in house still need to be maintained. The kids had to do their own schooling. So all of that added up like into like, there's really like not enough time, or it would be put off until like stupid late, and it's like, we're running at midnight, 1, 2 in the morning. And then like we're supposed to turn around and get back up at 6. So then like that just it's like a very awkward situation. When did you first notice 75 hard becoming stressful instead of motivating?
When I realized that in order to work together, we have to deal with each other's habits. So like, like how I even said, okay, we're going to be posting every single day. And he was like, oh no, like that's a lot. Like I am very black or white and he is more so like gray. So for me, that's very stressful because it's been 30 days since we've posted. And even though I don't want to necessarily blame him, to me, a lot of the time, if we would just do stuff very strict, just like when you go to a normal job, they don't say like, hey, like the rules are here and there, you could just do whatever. It's very black or white. You're gonna show up and do your job or it's not gonna work. And that's how I think too. So I feel like that's why we have been stagnant. But going forward, we're gonna be in the black or white a little bit more. So I'm excited about that.
There ain't no teamwork. And you over communicate, and I don't communicate enough. Which both of them are very problematic. You know? So, I mean, those are the big ones, to me. What has 75 Hard revealed about our marriage so far?
Okay. So to me, 75 Hard has revealed a lot of, I would say, hurt, a lot of triggers, and it also has revealed that we don't actually need each other, but we want each other. And that's what teamwork comes from. Because a lot of stuff I can do on my own, a lot of stuff he can do on his own. And so we don't need each other. Like, does that make sense what I'm trying to say? Like, it reveals, like, more so coming from a background of the husband and the wife are one, and more so a religious perspective, it is you are one. So typically for us, there was not a lot of work that was in there, because whatever wasn't working, it was prayer, it was, going to church with your sisters or your brothers in Christ, and it was more so intercessory on the outside. Like, you're just praying, and then your spirits are so lifted that you're just like, okay, cool. Like, we got this. Like, we're going to have faith. But without all of that, it's like, no, we have to do the work, and we have to want to do the work, or it's not going to work. Yeah. So I hope that makes sense. Okay.
It does.
Number 4, why are we still trying after restart number 69? Just kidding.
Because you don't fail until you give up.
Come on, somebody.
So, I want to actively have this change within myself, my body, and my marriage. So, I'm not finna give up. So, how about you? Why are we still trying?
We're still trying because if you have watched this far and seeing how I go up and down with weight all over across the board, lose, something that is key is not giving up. Not giving up is going to be your key. You can have 90% of day ones in your phone, day one pictures, right? But like he said, the failure is when you give up. So to me, we're going to do it this time, and we're not going to back down. So it's just worth what it will build in our relationship and how we will be able to come closer together. So.
So no more cruises now.
What? Oh, what does the cruise have to do with this? Wait, what is that? Last question is,
I feel like, obviously we are going in this differently, and as an actual like team that's like more together, we're both really building up on that foundation of how to go about it versus like just kind of like throwing ourselves in there, which real quick, I know like last or whatever, one of the videos we had said, just do it, which is fine, because it got us to this point. But yeah, if you can go in it with more of a foundation and a plan, preparation, it's always better, especially if it's not just you solo dolo, like, because, what I can do by myself and what she can do by herself, we both could probably complete 75 hard. Well, we could. But, together, we have to like have that teamwork, in all aspects. So, I feel like that's really the point. Bloop, 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 bloop. What are we doing now to make sure 75 hard strengthens us instead of breaking us down?
Some of the things we're going to be changing is posting every single day, starting today. Another thing we're going to be doing is doing the rules and showcasing them for you guys. I wasn't weighing in at first, but I'm going to be weighing in every day, taking it back to the classics, because if you don't do all or nothing, you give yourself a 50-50 chance, in my opinion. And the reason that I was willing to okay, we can just post when we can or whatever and work with him in that way is because I felt like, well, let me try. We don't know until we try, right? But yeah. And I'm sorry for, so can we talk normal now or no?
Yeah, we're done.
Okay, so we're done with our questions, but let me tell y'all this. I've been wanting to post so many times this month, but I struggle with transparency versus overstepping boundaries. Does that make sense? Because, I want to be able to get on here and be like, oh, my gosh, my husband is getting on my nerves. I almost choked him out today. We need to work on this better because I just feel like I'm losing my mind. I don't want to. But a lot of the times I hold that back because, to him is more so, I think his style is more so when you're struggling in a deeper way and your emotions are evolved, you need to do that, together.
Yeah, sort through them.
But me, if this
emotionally posting, that's crazy.
But to me, it's a process. So I just don't post because if we're going through something, I'm gonna express my emotions because that's what makes me human. And I don't want, even though our marriage, we are happily married and we've been married for a long time, I'm not trying to basically put out that this is a perfect marriage and we never have fights and I like to be very raw. So that's also, I feel a very difficult thing of posting throughout this journey because I already said day one, us doing 75 hard together, I'm nervous because ugly is gonna show its head and then you have that time to fix things, but 75 hard brings out the worst of your habits. It just reveals them to you. It reveals. So I like to have more of a journey to where you're seeing how we're not maybe getting along, how he feels like what he's doing may never be enough. And I feel like what I'm doing is not appreciated or, because then you can relate. I don't know. So I think that's where it's hard to post too because I'm trying to respect what happens in a marriage or whatever the case. You should process on your own and transparency. Where is the line? I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like there's a balance, obviously between being transparent and emotionally posting. At the end of the day, we can be transparent and, be like, okay, well, this is what we're going to talk about or whatever versus just kind of getting on there and posting when you're in the emotional state. I feel like it's more so maybe of a reflection point would be better because especially when you're emotional, you tend to say a lot of things that, you mean in the moment, but they're not inherently true to the fullest extent, or it's going to be over dramatic with how it's presented because you're overflowing with emotions.
Okay, so you're saying, so what is a happy medium? Or a balance of that? Is a good balance we're posting every day, But at the end of the day, we have a recap. What did we learn? How did we process? Or I don't know.
I don't know.
Can y'all just help us,
Yeah,
please?
I don't know about day. I don't know about daily. I feel like it would have to be more of like maybe a week reflection
Okay.
point because it's like after the fact, so you're not emotional or as emotional about it. Because in the same day, you can still be super emotional, or it can bring back up those emotions like instantly. So.
Okay. Okay. Well, you guys, something that we lost when we left behind our like church lifestyle community was that huge community that you do get from church. And then once you leave church, they'd be like, woo, you're done. Which is normal. That's totally fine because you are going different paths. It makes sense. So you are like a huge community to us. So please, I know you're coming here to learn certain things about losing weight, about building muscle, and maybe seeing things about marriage. Maybe you could relate to some of the stuff that we are going through. But also, y'all, like, we are not perfect and we don't have like that community or that mentorship to kind of help and guide us. So if y'all have ideas as well, or tell us what you want to see, like, we're on this journey together, okay? I've been saying that since I started YouTube. Y'all, I'm sick right now. I'm sorry. I'm like trying to talk. Y'all, I am sick. My hips hurt. My back hurts. My hand and my joint up here hurts. I got a lot to do, but I hate physical therapy. But anyway, so yeah, if you're married, if you're in a relationship, whatever the case, and you're watching this and you understand what we're talking about, if you have kind of advice or ideas on how to go about this, on how to go about this journey, just let us know, And tell us what you guys want to see on this channel. Because like I said, we're going to be posting every day, but every single day is not going to be 75 hard. Probably 3 videos a week is definitely going to be 75 hard because it's all about...
But even that, let us know what you want to see within the 75 hard.
Yeah.
Do you want it to be like a full workout, like, or like the full day of 75 hard, with everything, like the challenges or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. So let us know, and thank you for watching. We are here and we're not turning back, okay? This was our last restart. We started, so what's 75 days from today? The new official and last dates of this are June 1st through August 15th. You heard it fair. We're not starting over. We're not starting over again, okay? We're not doing this again. We just gonna have to figure stuff out. What I'm gonna do so that we don't have to start over personally is not get overwhelmed to the point that I shut down. The show must go on.
I mean, I feel like where I usually messed up was, I would like pass out versus like there was a lot of times where you had to like wake me up, So I feel like for me it'd be like being more ready.
Okay, prepared. There we go. Because I'm like sleep.
There was plenty of times when and then you're like, hey, did you do this? Did you do this? Let's go do this.
Yeah, preparation as a whole, I feel like.
Yeah.
It can get one-sided real quick. And I think not. You tired?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I texted you this morning how tired I was. I've been tired.
It's just, I'm just laughing because you just said like, yeah, I need to work on going to sleep.
Hey.
Anyways, I don't know what I was saying. Well, thank you for watching this video and we'll see y'all tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Yeah.
We love y'all so much. Like, we not letting y'all down no more.
Bet.